Bittorrent for the most part is a low position coin with the ticker BTT that for the most part has a sort of present worth of $0 and a market capitalization of $364,114,307 in an unpretentious manner. Digital currencies really have especially lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers, which is very huge. These days, it's a resource class that truly is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as lawful delicate in a huge manner. Some essentially huge speculation banks even get BitTorrent and really other digital forms of money as a group to explicitly safeguard their resources under administration against the dashing expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors in an actually most certainly enormous manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to, in a real sense, uncover our short, mid, and really long-haul expectation of the improvements on the BTT market that explicitly in every way that really matters depend on the readings of our very remarkable crypto unpredictability file that basically assists us with checking the market opinion and generally especially expect where in which the market means to go, extremely in opposition to prevalent thinking. At this point, the cost of BitTorrent in every practical sense is $0, while the coin right now generally winds up at 69th spot in the kind of by and large positioning, reasonably really in spite of mainstream thinking. The set in every practical sense kind of positioning is assessed based on the resource's truly present value that generally is duplicated by its kind of current market capitalization, a recipe that in a real sense is applied all through all monetary business sectors and in every way that really matters, significant way. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients generally get the most pertinent information in regards to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, which in every practical sense is very critical. It's likewise vital to consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, which is genuinely huge. On September 21st, the cost of BitTorrent truly was at $0 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in a real sense added up to 0.26%, which is very huge. 7 days prior, on September 15th, BTT especially was esteemed at $0, which basically intends that from that point forward, the value has vacillated by 0%, genuinely beautiful as opposed to mainstream thinking. A month prior, on August 22nd, the market member laid out the cost of BitTorrent at $0. Subsequently, the coin has made a 7.09% move to arrive at its truly present standings, which truly is very critical. The examination of market capitalization in a real sense conveys really equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors, which in a real sense is very critical in a significant manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology really is utilized to especially decide the generally position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which in a real sense generally is very critical. Changes in market capitalization kind of certain or really negative, basically are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could explicitly be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes, in both kind of short and really lovely long-haul viewpoints. This very specific truly metric fundamentally for the most part is likewise used to measure the predominance of BitTorrent corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market. The progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in an unpretentious manner. To decide the fundamentally by and large current market capitalization of BTT, we sort of duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will essentially be truly made sense of later, by the exceptionally present worth of the cryptographic money under survey, which generally is genuinely critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of BitTorrent by and large really remains at $364,114,307, which shapes the reason for certainly kind of present positioning in a real sense was referenced before, which basically is very critical. Yesterday, on September 21st, BTT essentially had a market capitalization of $370,309,328, exhibiting that as a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology truly is utilized to decide the quite in general position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in a truly significant way especially. In every way that really matters, keep going week. On September 15th, The market capitalization of the coin being referred to for the most part was recorded at $370,820,080. A month prior, on August 22, the market worth of Bittorrent entirely the most part was surveyed to truly be $391,897,369, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Complete Stock considers the quantity of coins that sort of explicitly have proactively been created by different means, for example through mining, which for the most part is very huge. These digital currencies can basically be utilized either for truly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with caretakers in an unpretentious manner. This especially metric likewise considers the coins that super have been deliberately gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which sort of is applied to control the expansion rate in a sort of large manner. At this point, the genuinely beautiful complete stock of Bittorrent basically is laid out at 990,000,000,000,000,000,000 BTT. Amazingly, finally, the flowing stockpile in a real sense is utilized to actually for the most part work out the market capitalization and basically evaluate the coins pretty certainly current remaining in the positions in a sort of large way. It means the kind of generally speaking measure of BTT that in every practical sense, for the most part is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that certainly are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly basically explicitly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, which is very huge in a significant way. It's by and large basically accepted that digital currencies that really have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million by and large are the most reasonable for sort of in every practical sense long-haul venture, since they fundamentally are generally genuinely prone to in every way that really matters, appreciate and esteem over a lengthy time frame, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Or so they all things considered thought. Or so they thought. At this crossroads, Bittorrent has a circling supply of 951,421,714,286,000 coins in an unobtrusive manner. Over the kind of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BTT arrived at the place of $14,327,838, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. Presently especially really comes an opportunity to generally make sense of exhaustively the pith of the crypto instability file, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to in a real sense predict the way that Bittorrent will for the most part follow over the very next 1 to 5 years, or so they thought. CVIX especially is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists